Imagine this. What if your blood suddenly betrayed you? What if every drop stopped moving and your body, your very life, was trapped in a silent, unstoppable nightmare? Not just slows down, not just pauses for a second. It freezes in your veins like ice, and instantly, your body goes into chaos mode. Your brain, starved of oxygen, screams for help, and within seconds, confusion, dizziness, and hallucinations kick in. Your heart, still trying desperately to pump, starts to strain like a car engine trying to run without fuel. Every beat, a painful protest. Your skin turns pale, bluish, chillingly cold, and your muscles stiffen as if frozen in place, making simple movement impossible. Imagine trying to lift your hand, and it feels like cement. That's your blood not moving. Your body temperature drops, your lungs gasp for oxygen, and every single organ is screaming in silent panic. Even your eyes and ears betray you. The world blurs, sounds echo weirdly, and your senses go into overdrive, like your body's screaming help, but no signal is reaching the rescue. Meanwhile, adrenaline spikes, pumping useless energy into a system that can't circulate it. Your survival instincts kick in, but your body is fighting a war it can't win. Visualize the blood just refusing to flow, like a river stopped midstream, and everything downstream starts to rot, literally. Your brain, heart, lungs, muscles, they all start failing in a domino effect, chaos spreading every millisecond. You'd feel trapped in your own body, unable to control it, helpless, terrified, because blood isn't just a liquid, it's life, a silent courier delivering oxygen, nutrients, and survival to every cell. And without it, nothing works. You wouldn't even realize how fast this disaster is happening until panic floods your mind. And by then, your body has already started shutting down. Now think about the science behind it. Blood carries oxygen to the brain in less than a second. Remove that, and neurons start dying. Your thoughts freeze, your memory blanks, and your muscles seize. Your heart beats faster, harder, but it's like hammering against a brick wall, futile and painful. Your lungs inhale desperately, but oxygen isn't reaching your bloodstream. Visual cues in your reflection would be horrifying. Pale, bluish lips, glassy eyes, stiff posture, like something out of a horror movie. And yet this is happening inside you, unseen. Imagine the sheer terror of knowing your body is betraying you from within. The internal systems collapsing silently, while panic roars louder than any scream you could make. And as your body teeters on the edge, adrenaline floods your veins, senses sharpen unnaturally, pain spikes, but still, blood refuses to move. Every second stretches like eternity. Your survival window shrinks, and your mind races, trying to process something impossible, life without blood flow. Every organ fights desperately for oxygen, your kidneys, liver, and stomach screaming silently, each second making the damage irreversible, while your mind races for a solution that doesn't exist. Your skin feels like ice against fire. Your muscles twitch uncontrollably as they starve for nutrients, and the faintest movement feels impossible, as if the blood was glue, frozen solid in your veins. You can't even blink without feeling like the energy to move your eyelids is being stolen from you. Your lungs gasp, pulling air in, but oxygen fails to reach your cells, and the faintest thought becomes a monumental effort. Panic grips your chest, but your heart can't respond, trapped in its futile attempt to circulate life that no longer moves. Visualize your fingers and toes, starting to turn bluish, stiffening as they lose circulation. Every touch sensation fading, and every second passing, you feel more trapped in a body that's betraying its own life. Your brain's oxygen-starved neurons misfire. Hallucinations begin to invade your thoughts, and the world you knew starts melting into chaos. Imagine trying to speak, and your mouth won't respond. Words stuck in a throat that no longer carries blood. Your own body refusing to cooperate. Your eyes blur, and light begins to warp around you, like a world out of focus. A slow-motion nightmare where every heartbeat echoes louder because it cannot circulate life. Muscles seize, organs fail silently, your body's desperate signals screaming for survival that won't arrive. Visualize every artery, vein, and capillary freezing, like tiny ice rivers, and the domino effect spreading through your body. Panic in the brain, strain in the heart, suffocation in the lungs, stiffness in muscles, numbness in extremities, and a cold creeping through your skin like death itself is running through your veins. The more you fight, the faster chaos spreads, because the body is a system that cannot function when its lifeblood freezes in place. Your adrenal system overdrives, pumping every ounce of energy into a machine that cannot work. And still, blood refuses to move. Each passing moment brings hallucinations, panic, and numbness closer together, and your mind starts trying to process what is physically impossible, creating the ultimate psychological horror, trapped in your own failing body. Imagine your heart pounding like a drum in a silent stadium, every beat useless, every thump a reminder that survival is slipping further away. Your lungs burn from the futile inhalation of air that cannot sustain your cells, and every fiber of your body aches from the paradox of being alive, but paralyzed by your own lifeblood refusing to move. Fingers curl, muscles spasm, skin freezes, and every visual cue screams the silent horror of a body collapsing from within. The domino effect continues. Organs fail, brain misfires, hallucinations increase, and your perception of reality distorts with each second. Every attempt to move is like swimming through cement. Each thought is a monumental struggle, and every sensation is tainted by fear and paralysis. Imagine the horror of knowing that the most vital substance in your body has betrayed you, and there is nothing you can do but watch your systems collapse silently, as every moment stretches longer than the last. Your blood, the silent river of life, refuses to carry oxygen and nutrients, and your body turns against itself. Every second, panic and confusion grow stronger, your mind racing, your organs screaming silently, muscle stiffening, lungs burning, and the heart struggling against an impossible task. You are trapped in a living nightmare, your own blood frozen in time, your body a battlefield, your mind the witness to the collapse of everything you know to be life itself. Imagine the slow onset of hypoxia, neurons dying, your thoughts scattering like broken glass, your vision blurring, every sound distorted, and a cold creeping over your skin, making every hair on your body stand at attention. The internal chaos spreads through every organ, every vein, every capillary, and every second brings a new level of horror. The brain starves, the heart strains, the lungs burn, and muscles seize. The sensations are overwhelming. Your mind can barely process the physiological nightmare unfolding within. And still, blood refuses to move. Every attempt to fight, every thought of survival, is countered by the reality of your own failing body. The horror is amplified because your perception of control is completely stripped away. Every second is a fight for cognition, a struggle for sensation, a battle with a system that cannot respond because the lifeblood has stopped moving. Imagine the extreme panic, the fear, the helplessness, the terror of knowing that your very body is failing silently, and you are trapped as a witness to the most intimate, horrifying failure of life itself. And in this scenario, there is no rescue, no quick fix, only the silent creeping collapse of every system in your body, the complete betrayal of blood, the slow, terrifying countdown of your own life unraveling with every passing second, a silent nightmare you cannot escape, a horror inside your own veins, a battle you are destined to lose, and yet your mind fights, your consciousness screams, your senses strain, but blood refuses to move, freezing life itself and turning every heartbeat, every breath, every thought into a desperate, impossible fight for survival that you will never win. Because without blood flow, nothing in your body can function, and your own life becomes the most terrifying horror story imaginable. A nightmare where the protagonist is trapped inside their own failing body, every second stretched into an eternity of fear, panic, and inevitable collapse. A lesson in the fragility of life and the silent importance of every single drop of blood flowing through your veins, because without it, the ultimate horror unfolds inside you, unstoppable, unrelenting, and absolutely terrifying.